Okay, this tutorial here is for setting up SMB scanning on a C360 using Windows XP. What we're first going to do is we're going to go ahead and click on Start, right click on My Computer, click on Manage, and when that comes up we're going to click on Local Users and Groups and expand that out, click on Users. Now we're going to right click anywhere here in this white box area. We're going to click on New User. The username we're going to use is Bizhub, B-I-Z-H-U-B, and the password is going to be exclamation point, capital P, lowercase a, S-S, W-O-R-D, exclamation point, and again it's exclamation point, capital P, A-S-S, W-O-R-D, exclamation point. We're going to uncheck users must change password to next login, and we're going to check users cannot change password and password never expires. Go ahead and click create. And the reason why we use this username and password is that way if any technician comes out to troubleshoot the scanning, then they know what the username and password is. They don't have to hunt anyone down to try to figure out what it is. Alright, what we're going to do now is we're going to double click on the username Bizhub, and we're going to click Member Of, click on Users, and then click Remove. And basically what this does is if you see multiple usernames when you first log into the computer, it just gets rid of that from there. And also stops people from being able to use that username to actually log into the computer. This basically just gives the copier rights to scan to a folder on your computer. And what we're going to do now is I'm going to show you how to set up and share out a folder. We're going to do first is click on Start, click on My Computer, and as soon as that comes up we're going to double click on the C drive, and we're going to right click anywhere in the white area and go to New and then Folder. We're going to rename it My Scans. Alright, now we're going to right click on that folder again and go to Send To, and go to Desktop. And basically what that does is it puts a shortcut on your desktop, make it easier to get to. Now we're going to right click on it again, and we're going to go to Properties. Then we're going to go to the Sharing tab. Then we're going to click on Share This Folder. And then we're going to click on Permissions. And basically what this is people viewing your folder on the network. If you don't want anyone to view it, then you just go ahead and hit Remove from Everyone. Go ahead and click Add. And right here is from this location, that's going to be your computer. You got to make sure it says that there. If not, hit Locations and make sure it's highlighted on your computer. Alright, now what we're going to do here is just type in Bizhub, and click Check Names, and you can see it found the username Bizhub. Go ahead and click OK. Now we want to give Bizhub full rights to this folder. Click OK, and now we're going to click on OK on here, and we're all done with that part. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and go to the copier, and the IP address of the copier is going to be something like 192.168.1.68, which is mine. Yours is going to be something similar to that. If you don't have an address bar here in this window, then go ahead and just open up Internet Explorer or Firefox, and that will bring it up. Alright, while we're waiting for that to come up, I'm going to go ahead and show you how to get the IP address or host name of your computer. Go ahead and click on Start, click Run. When that comes up, type in CMD, hit OK. Alright, once that is up, you're going to type in ipconfig space / all. Alright, once you got the ipconfig / all typed in, go ahead and just hit the enter key. And what this is showing us here is the IP address and the host name. You can scan to the IP address, but it's more preferred to scan to the host name, simply because it's your IP address could change, and you can tell if it's going to change or not is right here where it says DHCP enabled. If it says yes, then your IP address could possibly change, which if your scanning quits, then you'll have to go back in and edit the IP address if that's the case. Alright, so now what we're going to do is we're going to try to bring up the copier again. 680. And there we go. And I'm going to go ahead and have both of these windows open because I need information off of this box over here. So what we're going to do now is go ahead and click on address book, and go ahead and click on new registration. Go ahead and click on SMB and click OK. Alright, this first box here that we're going to fill out is for the name. This is the name of the one touch. This is what you're going to see when you walk up to the copier. I'm going to just call mine Adam Scans. Alright, the next one here for this ABC, it's basically what tab it's going to be underneath when it files it. Mine's of course going to be underneath the ABC. Go ahead and check mark the main. That way it's on the main page as you walk up to the machine to scan. Right here we're going to check mark enter host name. Like I said, it's better to scan to the host name if it will work. 98% of the time it will work with the host name. Alright, the next one is going to be the file path. That's going to be the folder we created. That's the My Scans. And the next one's the user ID. That's the username we created, Bizhub. And finally the password. It's the exclamation point, capital P A S S W O R D, exclamation point. And go ahead and click OK. This is telling us that the registration is complete. Go ahead and hit OK again. Alright, now go ahead and open up the My Scans folder off your desktop and go scan something, and it should work. If not, then bring that one touch back up by going to edit and change this from the host name to the IP address and see if it works. If it does work, then everything's good. Alright, that concludes the tutorial for setting up SMB scanning on a Bizhub C360.